how not to come up with a book title. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. I wrote a book, which I talk about every episode because it's really the latest promotion that I've been doing this year, which is 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. It's a book I came out with. Subtitle, How to Stand Out in Your Industry and Make Every Competitor Irrelevant. Now, I'm going to make a damning confession, I think you would call it. And that is that I don't think it's that great a book title. And I've only had the book out since August. I've gotten it. It definitely starts conversation. It definitely gets things going. But one thing I've found about book titles, just since putting this one out, and probably a little bit before I even put it out, is that the more simple you can make it, the more undeniable what it is about, the more likely you're going to have less confusion. The one thing about this title, it causes confusion with people because they don't really know what I mean by Amazon proof. Now, this is in most cases. The best thing is that allows me to be able to start a conversation. So it's a great conversation starter because they're like, okay, so what exactly is that? Are you telling people how to have an Amazon-based business? Because that's a common confusion, is they think that it's all about e-commerce. It's not necessarily just about e-commerce. They think that, well, are you trying to say that they're gonna be able to fight Amazon, or they compete against Amazon? It always causes a little bit of slight confusion. The subtitle actually says more about it than anything. It's how to stand out in your industry and make every competitor irrelevant. Stand out is capitalized, and it's made clear that is really what this book is about standing out. And the end result is that you're Amazon proof, is that you're making your competition irrelevant, even if that competition is Amazon.com. Now that takes a little bit, it takes a couple extra sentences to explain it. Some of the best books out there, though, are ones that get straight to the point, play to a very specific audience, and they either are interested in getting the book or not interested. But it says it straightforward and straight out there. And sometimes, as authors, and if you're writing a book, you can probably attest to this, we try to get a little bit too clever. We try to get a little bit too clever with everything that we do. And I've had to continually break myself back down to being more and more simple, more and more clear-cut with the things that I put out there. And one of them is something as simple as a book title. So that's a real simple idea. If you like a copy of the book, it's a thin book. This is not a huge tome. Go and check out AmazonProofBook.com. You get your own free copy. You just download a free copy. If you want a physical copy, there's also a way you can get an inexpensive one there, or you can go straight on to Amazon.com and get a copy of the book. If you don't like the book at all and you paid for it, write to me. Go to brianjpombo.com. I think there's also a specific page that I have in the book that you can go to. Write to me and tell me you didn't like it. I'll give you your money back. Okay, so you can't really lose on that, even if you do get a physical copy. So that's all I got for tonight. We do this on a nightly basis, so come on back again and we'll have another discussion. I love to hear comments and ideas that you have in terms of what you think makes a good book title or not. Book titles that stood out to you, where you went and read it and it matched the book title and you're happy you got the book based off that title. I'd love to find out more about that. Leave a comment wherever you're watching this, or go to brianjpombo.com and comment right there on the post for this video. Hey, you have a great night. We'll be back tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.